Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So today we are going to learn how to cut our neck when cutting a top perfectly, especially when you're cutting things that have fitted neck, like senator outfits, your native tops, t-shirts. When you're cutting something that has to do with a fitted neck, we are going to learn how to do that. So if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so that you will always be notified whenever I drop my videos. So this is a top. I've already cut the top because we're not learning how to cut the top today. We're just focusing on how to locate our neck perfectly. So we're going to go straight into learning how to cut our neck accurately. So to do that, I have my curve here. I might be using it, I might not use it. It's not necessary. I have my marker, I have my ruler, I have my tape, and of course my scissors. So I'm going to give us a formula that we can use to get the size of any neck at all that we are working with. And the formula says for depth of neck is equal to neck size divided by what? 4. And for the width of the neck is equal to neck size divided by 8. This is as simple as that. So for instance, let's take for example, if this top now, let's use a neck of what, 16 for this top. We want to cut a neck size of 16 for this top. So how are we going to get the depth of the neck and the width of the neck? So depth, now denoted by D, will be equal to our neck size, which is 16 divided by 4. That will be equal to what? 4. So for the depth of our neck, we are using what? 4. Now for the width, denoted by W, yes, this will be equal to neck size, which is 16 divided by 8, which will be equal to what? 2. So it means the depth of our neck is 4 and the width is 2. So let us mark that on our neck. So this is our neck. We say the depth from our formula we have gotten for the neck size of 16, we have gotten a depth of 4, and the width we have gotten is a width of what? Of 2. So let's mark this 2 in 2 places so that we can get a straight line. So I'm going to give us a straight line here, from here to here, straight line, and here to here, also a straight line. And please, another thing is we need to know how to curve our neck. Please, when curving your neck, I see some people do their necks to be too wide down here. The neck is supposed, for example, when we're curving this neck, we just have to curve from here. That's why I say we might use our curve. Let's try using our curve. Okay, we want to curve this neck. We can simply use from can simply use from you see, from here to here. All right, and we curve our neck, and then up here as well, we'll use from here to here. Now one might be asking this question: what is the distance between here to here and here to here? Because you might be, okay, why not start curving it from here, or why not start curving it from here? When you curve at this point I've curved, it gives you a better shape. Now to get convinced is just from 1 inch. You curve from 1 inch up. So we would have marked 1 inch up and 1 inch this way, and then we curve from this 1 inch to this 1 inch. Okay, it's as simple as that. Even at this point, you mark 1 inch from the top here, so this is 1 inch, you curve from here to here. It is as simple as that. So let's now, when cutting this neck, this is how you cut it. Mind you, this neck we are going to pipe it. So since we are going to pipe it, when cutting, I advise that you cut outside this line, giving it a little allowance, like point 0.2. Yes, that is like 1/4 inch, because when you pipe the neck, it closes a little. So if we don't, it closes a little. So if we don't give that little allowance by the side, when you are done sewing, the neck will reduce in size a little. So that is why it's very important that we cut outside the line, so as to increase the wideness a little when we are cutting. But by the time we sew it, we have our neck back accurately. So another point is this: when you get to this point, instead of cutting round here like this, when you cut neck like this, and anybody at all, let me just paint it so that you see the edges of the line. When you cut a neck like this and someone wears it, what happens is this, so that you see the neck. I'm drawing this line so that you're able to see the neck. When you cut a neck like this and someone wears it, what happens is that what this material that is remaining here, it hangs at the back of the neck, of that person, and that causes the dress to fold behind. That is why when you cut your neck, it is good that you remove at least 1/2 inch from here, from the back. Can you see that? I've removed, this is it, I've removed 1/2 inch from the back. I've removed 1/2 inch. So if we measure this, we'll be having 8, which is 16. Measure this. When you are measuring on your fabric, it will be a bit more easier for you to measure than when measuring on paper. Can we see this? This is 8, and that is 16. 8 by 2, because this is 4 8 by 2 give you 16. So whatever neck size at all you have, for instance, let's take it that the customer's neck is 18, right? If you divide now for the depth, divide 18. Depth says you divide the neck size by 4 to get the depth. If you divide 18 by 4, this will be equals to what? 18 by 2 will give you 9. 9 by 2 again will give you 4.5. This will be equals to 4.5. That will be what? The depth of the neck. And when you now divide, for the wideness of the neck, if you divide, wideness still says divide the neck size by 8. So if you divide 18 by 8, this will be giving you 2.25. Yeah, this will be 2 1/4, right? So it means if the neck was 18, would have been using 4.5 here by a wideness of 2 1/4, a wideness of 2 1/4, which is this. So this would have been our neck. This would have been the size of our neck if we were using 18. So it's very simple. You can use any neck size at all that you have. You measure it, and when you are cutting, please, very importantly, measure the customer's neck. Don't assume. Take your tape round the customer's neck and measure it, so that you'll be sure of the neck size of that customer instead of assuming. It's wrong for a customer to wear a shirt and then the inner vest is appearing because the neck is too wide. Please measure customer's neck. So if this video is making sense, please give me a thumb up, hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on if you are yet to subscribe, and whenever I drop my videos, you will always be notified. So at this point, I think we're done with this class. Thank you so much. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you.